All right, we are here to talk to our 2021 UMAC Scholar Athlete Leadership Award winner. We have with us from the College of St. Scholastica, Ryan Steger. He is a three-sport athlete in cross country, track and field, and Nordic skiing. And we're excited to learn a little bit more about him and his experiences as a student athlete. For those who are not familiar, the UMAC Scholar Athlete Leadership Award is our highest honor that we give to graduating student athletes for their achievements in academics, athletics, service, and leadership, selected by our faculty athletics representatives, their athletic council. And Ryan is one of 9 finalists from the UMAC who were selected, and he was selected as the winner. So we're excited to talk to him today. A little bit more about Ryan. He is a double major in biology and biochemistry with a pre-medicine focus and plans to attend medical school in the future. He will be working on a 2-year research associate position with the Broad Institute, and where he will be doing research prior to his medical school experience. He's also been really involved in presenting some of his research at the national level and has been published for a lot of his research as well. He's also really involved in service at St. Scholastica as tutoring, as well as volunteering with the Red Cross and with different hospitals and organizations working with homeless patients. And Ryan is also a very accomplished athlete. He's received multiple all-conference honors in cross-country and track and field. He competed in the NCAA Outdoor Championship and finished 9th in the 800-meter dash. And he also was selected as a nominee for the USA Skiing Under 23 World Championship team, which is really exciting. So we're excited to be here with Ryan and get into some questions. So Ryan, congratulations on your award. Again, it's one of our top honors as a UMAC student athlete. So tell us a little bit about what it means to you to be selected for this award this year among the senior student athletes.
Yeah, thank you. It means a lot to be selected. It's a really nice affirmation of all the hard work I've put in over the years. And more so, I've gotten to know some and really looked up to some of the past winners and finalists and everything who've gone to Scholastica, and to be included among them, it's really quite an honor.
Yeah, it's definitely something you should be proud of. And as I got a little tired going through all of your accomplishments, and it's really impressive. So I'm just really excited to be able to learn a little bit more about you. So I know from your nomination form, some of your coaches have talked about your leadership skills and definitely more of a quiet leader, but how would you kind of describe your leadership and how you think you best display that and kind of how that's played into your success?
Yeah, I think a quiet leader is kind of a good description. I don't know if I can exactly pick out one way I show up, but I just try to do my part in everything I do, whether that's helping a new teammate get things figured out, leading a practice, helping a classmate out with school stuff. I just try to do that and kind of just set a good example the best I can.
Yeah, and I think those are important leaders to have on teams, and it's clearly served you well with some of the successful programs that you've been a part of. So that is really exciting, and glad that you can be here to share with us some of those experiences. But kind of moving into more of the athletic side, what are some of your more favorite memories as a student athlete? You have definitely some personal achievements that you should be really proud of, but are there other things that kind of stand out, or things that have really meant a lot to you from an athletics perspective?
Oh yeah, absolutely. One memory that comes to mind when I think back kind of about my experience here was before the pandemic, and hopefully again soon, the team has a training camp over Thanksgiving. We take advantage of that break to get some training in and everything. And because we're away from our families over Thanksgiving, we'll have kind of a team Thanksgiving, cook a dish and kind of share it and contribute it to the group. Sitting down at that meal after a big work in the morning, kind of eating all this food that everyone's so proud of making, and just sharing that time is it's really awesome. It's just I really feel like a part of the family, and I'm sure everyone's had moments like that when they've been on a team. So I think that's
I can admit those are the things I remember from being a student athlete, and a lot less the accomplishments. When you get to be 10 plus years out, you remember more the how people made you feel. So that's really special. So thank you for sharing that. Um, Kind of moving into some of the other things you've been involved in, you have done a lot of different volunteering and other types of service. So what are some of the service opportunities you've been involved in that have been really meaningful for you?
Yeah, so I suppose kind of to continue the theme of like food and community and everything. Pandemic, I would volunteer at this place called the Bob Tavani Respite House, and that's kind of where they would like take in people going through like a medically vulnerable period of their life. And I was like lucky enough to have a chance to go and like cook and eat dinner with everyone there, and kind of just like spend some time with them. And it was an awesome like Monday night tradition. It was great just like have a chance to help such like incredible people at a. I think that'd probably be.
Yeah, I think food brings people together, especially when you give food to athletes. So I think it's really special that you were able to incorporate that into service opportunities. Um, Kind of going off of that, obviously you've been involved in 3 different sports, 4 if you count indoor and outdoor track and field, but um, what are some of the things you will take away as a student athlete that you think are going to be really helpful for you as you move forward in your life and your career?
Yeah, so kind of like you had said earlier, I think I'll most take away like an appreciation for the camaraderie that comes as being part of a team. Like just hard alongside people and sharing a goal, just with like just such an awesome group of people really gives life so much like meaning and purpose and like the feeling of generativity. So that's something I'm definitely gonna try to cultivate in the future, like when I go on to whatever I do.
Yeah, I think being a part of a team is something, you learn as a student athlete, and you really come to appreciate as you get older, because you never stop working with people and having to navigate those things. So I think that's really important. And as you kind of look forward, I know you are planning on going into working for the next few years in that research field, but maybe tell us a little bit about what your plans are after graduation and kind of like long term, what you'd like to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So like you had said, I'm gonna be spending a couple years working at the Broad Institute. It's just like uh, genomics and biomed research center. And I'll be working in one of the labs there on like CRISPR technology. And after that, yeah, I want to apply to med school. And then hopefully after that, like residency, all that stuff, and then be kind of a research doctor working on, I'm not exactly sure what yet, but it's probably something genomics related, just because that's like such a fascinating thing to me. Um, yeah.
It's really impressive. It's definitely beyond my understanding of medicine and science, but really cool that you have all of these opportunities and have really worked hard to get there. So I appreciate you taking some time to share a little bit about you and your experiences as a student athlete. So congratulations again on your award,
Thank
and
you.
we wish you the best of luck as you kind of move forward with life.
Thank you. I appreciate that.